I can't believe you got it.
Things I trust my friends to do.
You just barely got it and you already gave Yari the keys?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. You remember the last?
I'm the best driver out of everybody here.
Oh my goodness. Yari officially crowned himself the best race car driver here.
Oh yeah, safety, we're on camera.
Alright guys, welcome back. I have no idea when or how long it's been since we've done a video, but since the last time that we were doing this, things have changed slightly. We have all upgraded. We all upgraded our life a little bit. Like, we decided to buy slightly newer cars and start doing crazy things to them. And I'm excited to tell you all about it. But first, let's see if Yari can drive this 370Z.
Kind of pulls hard already.
Like it's already kind of decently strong.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, honestly, this is the first time I'm driving a stock one.
That's true.
This tire's spinning already.
Okay, initial reaction.
Pulls really well. Definitely need some force induction. Sandy stuff's not good enough, I know. It is quiet. That's the first thing Panda said, is way too quiet.
Yeah, it actually feels kind of fast, but it's so quiet you can't tell. It doesn't seem as fast as it probably is because it's so quiet. So we'll have to fix that like almost like first thing. And then we don't ever leave anything without a turbo, right? It's like super against the rules like Gearheads, so we'll have to get to that pretty soon too. Man, I'm super glad that he got this car.
I'm glad to be back.
I'm glad to be back too.
I think everybody's gonna be excited for the new season.
I hope so. I hope so. We've got a lot of good stuff coming. Obviously, last season, I kind of had my race car, which was sort of like off in the distance, and I've kind of shifted gears. I just want to do something different and crazy, and these 350Zs kind of got my attention. Now Steve, you know, kind of like got with the program and went and got a 370Z, and Yari has taken over the Project RSX.
That's how we're gonna tell him?
Oh, we can tell him. We can tell him later.
Okay.
We can tell him, or we can tell him now. I don't know. Who knows when we'll actually tell you guys
I want
about
to
this.
fade to like black and white and like sing a song like, so hard. And then we're just gonna like remix right into the new car.
Do you see what happens? You start YouTubing and then all of a sudden your friends become film directors.
Hey man, you gotta have the best parts though. My clips gotta be the best.
Your clips are always the best, Yari. Alright, let's give Steve his car back. Okay, so the thing is, I just started working on a ton of these 350Zs, and man, since I have the availability to tune these things, I just thought maybe we should make it easier for everybody around here to mod them and boost them and do whatever, and just handle the tuning, so everybody can go fast. So that's kind of how this all started, and now it's kind of turned into me and Yari and Panda buying all different cars, and I mean, obviously Yari's car is not a Nissan, but Nissans and Hondas are the best, so I totally want to stick with those two brands. And we've got some stuff coming at you. I can't wait to tell you. So, you guys remember the RSX, and you can hear this crazy noise. It's power steering pump, I think. It's either going out or it's slow on fluid. We'll try filling it up first. If that doesn't fix it, I guess we got another pump. But Anyway, I have officially passed the torch to Jari. He really wanted a car with a K20 in it, and I kind of wanted something totally different than I've ever had. So I'm going a different direction, and Jari is taking over this car. But right now we're trying to take it on its maiden voyage and just get to the gas station. So we'll see how that goes. But I'm trying to get the hood latch to close down. The two worst things about this car is the hood latch is kind of broken, and the power steering makes noise. I mean, but it really didn't before, so I think it's just low on fluid. But we're gonna try to at least lube up this latch right here and see if we can get it to actually close down so it's safe. Who needs directions?
When you got YouTube. So what do you think? It's supposed to, the hood sits on top of this, obviously, right?
Yeah.
Where does these two washers go?
They probably sandwich the crossmember.
The cross. Oh, okay.
They probably sandwich this material. Okay, so we got the layout for these pretty cool hood latches. We're gonna go ahead and stick these in really quick. We probably wouldn't have been doing it so soon, except for his actual hood latch is sort of broken, and we just want to be safe. So
that looks cool.
And they look super cool. So we're gonna go ahead and start drilling and cutting for this first one. I don't know if this is a great idea, but give it a shot. Actually, as long as this bit cuts through metal pretty good, which I think it will, it should be a pretty good idea. We went ahead and put tape around it. That way I can drag the saw blade around here and not actually hurt anything. So now it's just a matter of getting cut on the line. Cool, that actually worked out pretty good. Now we can just pull this piece out. Whoa. Okay, we have like a pretty good hole. We may have to Dremel a little bit, but I mean that should be pretty close to fitting. Like, oh, dang, that's dang close to fitting. So we just need like a little bit on the lower piece of it is all. And it'll basically go right in. That's gonna be so awesome.
It's gonna be so awesome.
Hell yeah. Okay. Looks like we're doing some final adjustments on these little hood pins that go through the latch, just to make the hood sit down nice and tight. This one's already adjusted and working super good, and we got everything cut out like you need to. It's kind of tricky. You gotta cut your pattern out on top and then clearance it a little bit on the bottom. I was able to cut these holes out like pretty symmetrical, so they look kind of okay from the top and the bottom a little bit, and then the top looks kind of like that. Coming out pretty good. So I don't know, what's the best trick we learned about doing this?
Don't have to do it.
Don't do it?
Measure as many times as you can and make those templates, definitely.
Yeah, and it was kind of smart to, we got the one hole in the place that we wanted it to go. First we put the pin where we wanted it and dented the hood, drilled a center hole through here. And then after that, we drew out the lines for the first hole and cut it. And when we got done with the first side, we made this little template over here. So this was the inner and outer ring. You gotta keep your packaging because it like kind of has the drawn out like template for this or whatever. But I'll show you, hold on. Okay, so this doesn't look like much, but it's the same shape as the edge of the hood, and this part right here is actually the inner edge of the latch. So when we came over here to test fit it, we basically just kind of like lined it up. I don't remember how it went exactly. Yeah, but we lined it up so it's symmetrical to line us up for that side. And if we come to the other side, it kind of like works for both sides. You just flip it over and it's the same here. So make yourself a template that extends off the end of the hood, and you can kind of get it as close to identical as you can for one side and then flip it for the other side. That's probably the best tip that we got. Well, anyway, he's gonna get this adjusted right now, and then we're pretty much good.
Better now.
It's a lot better.
It's the same build.
Also, the RSX hood, it like has such a slope to it that there's no way physically that you can get a straight like hood latch to be perfectly on it. So this bottom one, we're just gonna leave the bolt off and secure all the rest of them. I mean, I don't think you need the 6th one for security or anything, but it doesn't flex enough to really do that. I guess we could force it, but I feel like we'd risk either like cracking the latch itself or just bending the hood up to it. We kind of didn't want to do either, so it's hard to tell that this one is even a problem, but if you really look, there's like a millimeter gap and we didn't put the bolt in. But I feel like it's okay.
Ooh, that's the first. Planned for this car. Timeout. Did you not just see the S2000R RPF ones?
Yeah, that was dope.
Sorry. What plans do I have for this car? I mean, at first you always want to say that we're going to keep it subtle, so hopefully my girlfriend doesn't see this video, but we're definitely not going to keep it subtle. We're going to try to go for 450, 550-ish horsepower, maybe. Daily driver still. Want decent sized rims. I definitely want the car to keep driving smooth the way that it's driving. If anybody's ever driven an older Honda, like a DA Integra or CB7 like me, or maybe an older Civic EF or EG or EK or anything like that, and then you get into these newer cars that are 2002 up, you notice right away that the car drives a lot smoother, that handling is a little bit better, and yeah, you feel a little bit more weight on the car. But you definitely don't have as much outside noise, and the car feels like it's actually blended in the car. So my goal is to keep the car like that, riding smooth, and also go up in the horsepower. Usually you pick one or the other. I still want both. So we're gonna try to keep it riding smoothly as possible, maybe put a good set of lightweight rims on it. The suspension is pretty good as it is right now. We're gonna keep on checking on everything because the car was sitting for a while. Jerem did start doing a few things on the car, so he put me ahead of the game. But of course, I always gotta put my touch on it, so we're gonna see what we could do. I love this car so much. And the car's running ice cold too. I love that.
Coldest AC ever.
Got more to go too. That was big.
The AC?
Mm-hmm. My daughter instantly loved this car just from sitting in with the AC in it. She's like, it's so cool. I love this car. Like I said, it's the nicest car I've ever had.
Alright guys, so I'm just finishing editing up this video, and I thought I would just talk really quick because I didn't really get a chance to wrap it up. But basically, if you haven't figured it out, Panda got a 370Z, Yari's taken over the RSX, and I'm working on buying a new car as well. So hopefully you can follow the process of that. I'm looking every day for a certain car. I really want a 350Z, just like the first year model, nothing crazy, because I kind of want to do crazy stuff to it, so I don't want to cut up a super new car. So that's what I'm looking for. You guys already saw a bunch of what Yari's doing, and in the next video we'll share a bunch more stuff with Panda's new 370. He doesn't leave anything alone for like 5 minutes, so he's already buying parts. I've got to hurry and film stuff so he doesn't get too ahead of the channel and you guys don't get to see what he does. We already had it up on the lift. We'll probably show a clip next time of, we just like chopped his exhaust off so we could actually hear the engine. Sounds like way better than it did before. But anyway, I'm glad I'm back. I really miss making these videos. I hope you guys enjoy them. Hope you guys enjoyed this week's video, and you can count on us being back. Like, the three of us have cars, we're doing stuff all the time now, so I should be able to at least throw up like a video a week, and then hopefully we should have some, you know, some like more learning tutorial type videos coming, you know, when stuff happens in the shop that I can share with you guys. So, all right, I guess I'll catch you guys next time, and take it easy.